this is Naruschka Henriques. Today, I really want to talk to you about hyperhidrosis. This is an area that will appeal to so many people out there who have this disorder and are not really aware of what can be done about it. I mean, there aren't that many treatment options available, and you know, it's a disorder that can leave you in some very how can I put it, embarrassing situations. Many people who have hyperhidrosis, which is a disorder of sweating too much, will find that the areas affected tend to be the palms of the hands, soles of the feet, under the arms, often referred to as the axillary in medical terms, and sometimes actually the hairline and forehead can be affected. I mean, people do have hyperhidrosis in other areas on the body, but these tend to be the common areas, particularly areas that can cause embarrassment and, you know, take the focus away from what someone is trying to do, whether it's at work or in their social life, onto what their body's doing. So sometimes, you know what, bodies let you down, and that can be sweating excessively and ending up with huge great sweat patches under your arms, or maybe when you go to give that handshake at the end of a meeting, you know, because of the stress and the anxiety, anticipation, you know, I'm talking about stresses that are really quite normal, not extreme stresses, but stresses that we manage every day in our lives and that we expect to find every day in our lives. These stresses are a nightmare for people with hyperhidrosis because these are the stresses that exacerbate the whole sweating issue. So when you go to shake hands with someone, wow, what a giveaway. So, you know, this is where this treatment can be excellent for taking some of the pressure off you in those situations where actually you don't want to be viewed as the person who is sweating it, who's actually buckling under pressure, because chances are you're not. It's just that you're more sensitive to what people normally tolerate as everyday stresses. It just appears as though you are, because unfortunately you're the guy or woman whose blouse or shirt is completely drenched, or maybe when you're taking notes, the paper you're writing on has got wet fingerprints all over, you know, so it's a great way to manage these things. Another thing that I'm often told by people who have hyperhidrosis in the feet is that, you know, the life of their shoes tends to be very short. Shoes don't last very long, and for women that's an absolute nightmare because let's face it, we love shoes. Oh my goodness, we're all little centipedes out there, and we love our, you know, love to have many shoe styles that we fall in love with, and the last thing you want is to throw them away in 6 weeks. So, you know, lots of women do express to me that it is a really helpful thing with extending the life of their favorite shoes, or being able to wear sandals in public and not being self-conscious that their feet are, you know, giving an appearance that is maybe undesirable. So you know, these are the things that we don't want to have to worry about when we're in social interactions, or when we're at work, or when we want to look our best, actually. So yeah, it's a really good treatment. It's great when combined with other therapies as well. So therapeutic type antiperspirants on their own don't usually do that great a job, but you know, when you've had a hyperhidrosis treatment, you do get a good level of dryness. For some people, actually, it can be complete dryness, which is fabulous. But for other people, it can mean actually quite dry, but maybe with a little bit of minor sweating still there, which means it's just really manageable. So for that, you can then top up with your therapeutic antiperspirants, and know that it will take you to where you want to be, in that place of dryness and that freedom actually of not worrying about, you know, sweat patches giving you away. So I would say if you have this disorder, do come in and have a chat, find out more about it, if it's something that would work for you, and we can talk more about it in terms of detail, what it involves, what we actually use and how that works. You know, have a nice informative chat and take it from there.